Hey guys, so I wanted to hop on here really quickly and do a video talking about the Smashbox and Vlada collaboration Petal Metal highlighter. So I impulse bought this. So I ended up giving in and getting this because it is so incredibly beautiful of a product. This is what it looks like, and it truly is one of the prettiest makeup items that I've seen in a while. I purchased the shade Gilded Rose, which is it's a rose gold champagne. It is a pretty, I'd say it's a pretty good color for me, but it might be a little dark. I haven't tried this on yet, but I did do some comparisons to other highlighters in my collection, and I found a perfect dupe. So we'll get to what that was. I'm gonna put up some swatches of comparisons that I made. The very first swatch you see there is the Cover FX Rose Gold, which I thought was going to be the absolute closest to this, and it's really not. It's definitely got more of a reddish tint to it. The second one is the Smashbox Gilded Rose highlighter. Is that what this is called? I'm already forgetting. Gilded Rose. Next to that is Becca's Opal, which kind of looked the same, but kind of really different once swatched. I'd say that one does have a lot more of a pink tone to it as opposed to a rose. Turns out pink and red are not the same color, so there you go. It's not quite the same. However, Champagne Pop is close. Champagne Pop is probably the second closest to my discovery here. The very last swatch there is the rose gold-ish color in this Ofra Everglow highlighter, the Nikki Tutorials one. None of those are yet the perfect dupe, so we'll save that for a live swatch. I definitely have a comment on the way that those swatches appeared the second that I did them. This one is a more subtle highlighter than any of the others that I swatched. The Ofra is going to be the most intense, which they're kind of known for being the most intense highlighters, and it's not incorrect. This was the least blingy. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I do think you'll probably be able to build it up, and in fact there's even some tips in the box. For a subtle glow, use a fan brush. For more intense payoff, use a denser brush. For maximum glow, use it over Petal Metal Primer, which I think is going to be one of those radiance primers with glitter already in it, so yes, of course you're going to get more of a glow doing that. I did want to comment on the amount of product that you get with this highlighter. This is 0.35 ounces. A standard Becca highlighter, the older kind, is 0.28 ounces. The Becca Light Chaser highlighters are 0.23, so you're getting over an ounce more in this. And then just as a random comparison, the Becca Jaclyn Hill, this entire palette is 0.25, so this is an entire ounce more than a palette. So you're gonna get a lot of product. Now this is $39, so undoubtedly a lot of what you're paying for is the packaging. But the good news on that is that even after you swatch this, this rose print on it is gonna last a lot longer than a lot of prints I've seen on products. This is definitely really engraved in there, so you'll still have a rose for quite some time. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you this perfect dupe that I found. This was through doing some swatches earlier. So I'll do a swatch. I'm just gonna do this on my hand. So that's this highlighter, and you can see that's the Gilded Rose, and you can see that it's not really a super bold highlighter. And here's Ofra's Everglow. The first swatch that I had shown you was only this color right here, that middle shade. To do this swatch, I'm going to grab a little bit of that white color and mix them together. Look at that. Look at that. And I really hope my camera is showing you this. This is definitely a lot more intense. So I want to do a try on, and what I'm going to do is do half my face in this new highlighter, and we'll start with the fan brush and just kind of see how much it, oh, it dusted everywhere, much more so than when I swatched it. I'm starting with the Real Techniques fan brush to just do this light application. That is a very natural looking highlighter. I don't mind it, but it's very natural. So let's build it up with a precision angled brush. That definitely will give you more payoff. It's pretty, but I would still say it's subtle. So let's do the other side in this Ofra highlighter just for comparison. I'm gonna do the same thing and start with the fan brush. difference is intense. All right, and then we'll go in with the brush. You know, I have to admit something, and that is that this is coming off more pink, and I don't know if that's because I have blush on and it mixed into it really beautifully, but this one is, it's almost too intense. So there it is blended out. And I guess we'll just blend this out just for more comparison. Now it looks kind of gone. Alright, so here's a final comparison. That is the Vlada Gilded Rose highlighter, and that is the combination of the bottom two Ofra Everglow highlighter. So what I have to say about this product at this point is it's really a beautiful product, but if you're one of those people who is into really bold and intense highlighters, I don't think I'd recommend it unless you're buying it solely for the packaging. It really is absolutely a stunning product. It's just not very intense. And I know that this is what's popular right now. This could come back in, whatever that means. But I feel like personal preference is really important, so that's all I really wanted to say about this. I wanted to do a quick video on this because I feel like so many people are going to jump at this, and I don't want people to be terribly disappointed. So to sum this video up, I just want to say that it's a fairly dupeable product. I think that I already own a lot of products that swatch very similarly and probably in real life don't even look much different on at all. And then of course, keep in mind that it's not going to be an intense highlighter. It's actually pretty consistent with Smashbox. They've never really put out intense highlighters. Their eyeshadows aren't intense either. But if you do happen to like that, this is a very, very pretty product. I like that it's not giving me any texture on my skin, which bold highlighters pretty much always do. So I think that I think in a lot of ways this will appeal to a lot of people who have not liked the highlighters that have been trending. Alright guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, YouTube.